Holy shit, we're in July. It is the 15th, at time of recording this, so people can go, well, actually, it's Saturday when this comes out. It's the 15th of July, 2024, and the year is flying. I feel like just yesterday I was having a shit on the 1st of January, and somehow I'm in July talking about someone's return or something else that's happening. Chrissy watches back. What the fuck is this year? Like, holy shit. That's all I can
Yeah, it's definitely flown by, I do agree. This is the first proper full year of watching Walford, and fuck me, is it absolutely fucking launching itself by. Feels like it was only yesterday we were at Christmas. Now we're here.
Well, we sung last Christmas last year. We're going to do the caramel dance this year for Christmas. I agree to that. Ash is going to just immediately fight his contract and say no. So yeah. But we oh fuck, I forgot to change the title. Bear with me very
Fuck it. Alright, I'll fucking... So this video is about what big storylines are you predicting for Christmas? The year is flying, Christmas is going to be around the corner again before we know it. What big dramatic storylines are you predicting? Something with a 6 storyline maybe? Any other predictions? Another big pregnancy story might be due sometime soon. Who's getting pregnant, lads?
Phil.
Phil's getting pregnant.
There we go. I fucking changed the very quickly on the fly.
Alright. What big storylines do I think will be happening? Obviously the 6 will kind of something will crack under the pressure. Someone will fucking know. Phil will likely continue his loneliness storyline. And as I said before, I'm pretty sure this person in the thread, they suggested like a Christmas Carol type story where Phil is fucking depressed on Christmas and he realizes it's time to right all the wrongs I've done and make amends and maybe change to be a lot happier. Obviously Nish is mortality is on the way. He's been given about 9... Well, the actor said it's about 9 months when he came back. So there's a chance he dies at Christmas. There's a chance he dies in February. There's a chance he doesn't die at all. There's a lot of cool stuff. But obviously, the main things are the 6 part 2. Like, that's obviously going to fucking happen. Phil is going to be a big part. I feel like George and Cindy's affair, which will have restarted at this point, will come out at Christmas. I think that I wouldn't be I would kind of be surprised, but I also wouldn't be sure if Bobby's exit coincides with Christmas, with a big like love triangle with him, Bobby, and Anna, him, Freddie, and Anna. But yeah, do you have any storyline, anything to predict?
I just quickly want to say, I'll switch to Luke. But that far in the year, because usually me and Ash joke like a lot off camera. We're not like, okay, it's time to record. Fuck you, Piggy. Obviously, we do talk behind the scenes. So it's like, so it's interesting because just in January I was joking like we have to do the 2024 Christmas schedule, and Ash was like, fuck off, it's January. And now it's July, and I'm like, we have to do the Christmas schedule 2024. Fuck off, it's July.
See, the great thing about Christmas this year is I only have to do all the extra editing. I don't have to do the bulk of it, so that's great.
yeah. And so like we obviously have to plan in about August, September what we're going to be doing for Christmas, because yeah, people go, but like it's not different. It'd probably be the same content we did last year, maybe minus the baking of the cookies. We'll try and actually buy the material to actually bake the cookies this time, without nearly setting your house on fire.
Yeah.
And hopefully we get more of fucking scrub the dishes, Piggy. I'm scrubbing the dishes.
I'm washing it.
Ooh,
but yeah, definitely it's a hectic time. I like to think this Christmas I'll write some pieces again. I still want to actually do some more like well-planned videos. Like I want to I do think at some point we obviously will start watching a lot of the Christmases to rank like the last 10 or so. But stuff like that, and always the kind of silly shit. Because it's Christmas, fuck it. We'll react to some Christmas episodes, sure, fine by me. We'll do a lot of cool stuff.
Obviously, the theme I wanted to do this year.
I like how when we initially conceived it, I was like, oh, there's going to be a video a day. And then this was before we actually did just do a video every day. Like, it's actually coming up to relatively... It's now nearly been a year. It'll be a year in August since we started doing a video a day.
Yeah, because it was the day after I came back from... It was 2 days after I came back from Wembley. I bought a laptop and then we started doing daily content. But yeah, it's going to be fun because I look forward to doing this. Because I know people are like, this is about storylines you want for Christmas. Just let us have a moment, please. So we can just give you a bit of behind the scenes. Obviously, I enjoy doing Christmas. I've grown to love Christmas over the years. Obviously, when I was a teenager and a child, I didn't have the best Christmases. But the fact now I spend it with my dad, I spend it with Ash, because technically I do at 9. It's like, okay, it's 9 o'clock, get your ass in that chair and fucking react. I'm like, Ash, I don't want to fucking react. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, mister. But like, obviously, doing it with Ash now and doing content and actually hyping myself up, it's much better because we're both doing it. Like, so hopefully this year, like, playing Monopoly will be more fun. Trade me, Patrick. You're not getting Patrick. Give me Patrick. You're not.
I'll also almost definitely have a better way to record it this time.
I can bring my camera over if I have to. Like, it's all good.
Yeah.
Just fucking I always go back to that one because that's one of my favorite fucking things from Christmas last year. It's just playing Monopoly. Okay, Piggy, can you give me Patrick? I don't want it.
No.
Give me Patrick. No. Give me Patrick. No. Give me Patrick.
Fine. And then he gave me Patrick, and I fucking won in about 2 minutes.
It was so fun.
Oh, no, you never gave me Patrick. I got, like, Ethel or some shit, and then it's like, I now have hotels. Nice try, bub.
That was one of my favourite things. And I was like, I think we went to, like, Wetherspoons, I think. I'm allowed to say Wetherspoons, aren't I? This road, like,
Wetherspoons are everywhere, man.
It's not like it's going to talk to you.
No.
But we went to a Wetherspoons, and, like, obviously, the punters in there are all, like, just having pints. Ash walks in normally, you know, a bit of a jacket, some pants. I walk in, fucking Christmas shirt, a beanie. Like, who is this Palunker? He's not from around here. And I'm like, yep, not from around here. I'm not the mental one, you're the mental one. But my prediction for the Christmas 2024 is hopefully a cheating storyline between Cindy, Ian, George Jr. and Jane.
Jane?
Yeah. Now, obviously, you can intertwine it. They can have a foursome. Jane could cheat on Ian with George. Cindy could cheat on Ian with George. Ian can cheat on Cindy and Jane with George. You know, so everyone gets a go at George. Because...
Yeah, someone's been on the fan fiction lately.
This is why I think George should be the top shagger in this fair. Yeah, obviously the 6 will culminate. If I had to guess, a surprise I could see at Christmas Day. But I feel like if you're doing a surprise for Christmas Day, you're saving this one for the court scene next year between the 6.
Yeah.
Obviously, Danny Dyer rocking up. Part life. Had to get that across. Had to bring it up. If you've not seen that clip, you should watch it.
Obviously, Shirley will return at some point and start digging with a 6. That feels like a must. And at Christmas, I think Shirley will become privy to some really, like, dodgy information about the 6 and Dean's, like, innocence. I think that'll be a big thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think because we talk way too much about the EastEnders, we're so fucking, like, our ideas aren't even that grounded anymore. It's like fucking... Some people that are only, like, picking up what the show's putting down. We're like, and then I think Phil's gonna fucking jump off an aeroplane and do a 360 and then fucking impregnate Sharon again. It's like, what? That's where I feel like we're at with this. So I think with that said, also if people want to hear more about Christmas plans, obviously we haven't actually planned anything yet. Remind us and maybe we'll talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah, we will probably discuss it when we're watching a pay-per-view for one more match. And by discuss, I'll be like, Ash, it's July. We should talk. No, don't talk about Christmas yet. And then when we're at Wembley next month, like, Ash, it's coming up to. No, I'm watching the wrestling. Fuck off.
It'll likely be after Wembley.
And then
it's when we actually start planning.
I just like to imagine, obviously Ash dislikes a wrestler called Chris Jericho. I like to imagine, when he comes out for his match to sing Judas or whatever, Ash going I'm fucking leaving. But I discuss Christmas, Ash. Fuck off, you twat. He just punches me right in the face.
But yeah, just to wrap it back round though, let's see what people think.
Actually, one more is, it'd be wild. Imagine having sex on a bed that's been dropped, not dropped, but elevated by an airplane. So you're 600 feet in the air. You're so high up in the air, you're having sex. Wouldn't that be a brilliant way to showcase it to your wife? What?
Showcase what?
The fact that you pump it up in the sky.
Yeah, but why?
If you
some people just get on a fucking airplane for fuck's sake. Don't need to hire a fucking bed to fly across. What? You're acting like it's a normal thing to say. I don't know what you want from me. What do you want? Imagine if you get a fucking you get a fucking bed in the sky and you start pumping on it and your wife sees it. So your wife's probably going to be there, isn't she? You're not showing it on TV. I love you. Will you marry me? What's going on here? What's going on in your brain? Keep going.
Actually, one more funny story I have is in a McDonald's in Dublin.
Alright.
Me and my dad were obviously eating McDonald's, and this guy was trying to be, romantic to his girlfriend. So he
in McDonald's.
So he busted out his guitar, tried to say, "Will you marry me?" But he accidentally fucking hit his food, and his food just went flying. And I think she ended up saying no, anyways.
I mean, you're taking him to McDonald's. As much as I love a Big Mac, I don't love a Big Mac and a wedding ring. You know what? I'm good, thanks. Fucking.
Imagine you go up to the McDonald's and play, and you're like, "Can you put this ring in the Big Mac, please?" And they put it in the wrong order.
Oh, what's that? Something caught in my throat.
I need that animated. But anyways,
how deep are we into this fucking video?
We're 12 minutes in, baby.
Oh, fucking hell.
Nish gets one of his sons to help him die, but sets it up to frame Suki more dilemma of whether or not Nish's son will take the fall or let her go to prison. Phil has a literal Christmas card.
Yo, hold on. No, you can stop after each one. That's actually a fucking baller idea. That one sounds quite reasonable. I say reasonable. Obviously, it doesn't sound reasonable, the actions, but I could honestly see Nish trying to pin his final death on Suki. But then again, me and my brother are I don't even know is Nish actually dying? I don't trust him. I'll believe he's dead when he's in that fucking ground. That's how uncertain I am of Nish actually dying.
Yep. I'm not going to really comment on these. I'm going to ask you all the commenting. Phil has a little Christmas card storyline, building up the Christmas days here and reaching out to these various parameters. I think that's what it says. And family members, and even Tommy and his brothers.
Fucking Phil Mitchell getting Paramore out. Fuck, Paramore, a lover.
Oh, Paramore.
Ex.
Ah.
Yeah.
I thought it said perimeters. A fucking dyslexic me.
You can't say that. What do you mean? I thought it said breeders.
I didn't say breeders.
Oh, what did you say?
I thought it said parameters.
Oh, fair enough. Now I'm unreasonable.
I said, when I read it...
You're saying breeders. Parameters. Oh.
And when I was reading it, I'll read it again. Phil has a literal Christmas card at Sterling, building up the Christmas. Christmas Day is him reaching out to his parameters and family members, and even Tommy and his brothers. I'm saying parameters. How the fuck did you hear parameters and go, "Welcome, breeders, to one more match"?
Yeah. I do like that, as said. I think that's a really cool idea. Phil Mitchell is so much family that he's fallen out with. It would be interesting. I mean, I always think it'd be really interesting. I always say this about Phil, like, leaving, but I always think it'd be interesting if he managed to bring back all of Phil's exes. If he's, like, racked with guilt, trying to make amends for all the things he's fucked up. So, maybe not all the exes, because, there's a lot of them, but all of the, like, main relationships he's had in his life. I think you get a really reflective Phil trying to make amends for all his problems. And I think that's a really interesting story.
Yeah. Reese's wife, Debbie, wakes up on October 31st. That'd be a fucking funny Halloween one.
She sit up like Michael Myers. Oh!
Reese's
Bust out the Etch-a-Sketch. I alive. In this fucking...
I just thought of something even worse. She holds a pumpkin. It's like, Reese, I got you a gift. He goes to get the pumpkin. Fucking fist through the pumpkin.
Yeah, I carved it. Just come here.
I need that in a Halloween movie. I need that. It has to have happened.
Oh God.
She wakes. He's dressed up like the Grim Reaper because it's a Halloween, and she's like, "Oh, I was dead, bitch. I'm not." Do what I wanted to do when for Halloween. My nanny's daycare dressed up for Halloween. Obviously, the bus driver dressed up as Elvis. I wanted to go to the daycare centre but dressed up as Elvis, or not Elvis, as the Grim Reaper. And when one of them caught, bang the like the side the Grim
scythe,
Reaper,
yeah.
Bang that and be like, point at them. You're next.
Does sound funny.
just sign like the chair like Phil Mitchell. Just like, you're next. She wakes up on October 31st, threatens to divorce Reese and get him sent down for stealing all her money. Unless he agrees to steal his and Sonia's baby and raise her with Debbie. I don't think Debbie would give a shit. Well, she'd probably give a shit about the money being stolen, but I don't think she'd give a shit about the baby.
I mean, I honestly, because Debbie is our entire fucking time on the show has been her laying in a bed. We know literally nothing about her other than she was with Reese and had a stroke. Like, I don't know what she wants, mate. She's sat in a bed not being able to respond to anything. So, but fuck it, I'd be down for this. Who cares?
Dean goes down for Keanu's murder. Bernadette overhears the somewhat drunken Linda admitting the truth about Keanu. Car crash storyline with one of the six being responsible for putting Bernadette in a corner. Fucking Kathy coming over with a sledgehammer.
Fuck me, what? Are in a coma? Who's running over? It's actually Karen. Oh shit! Shiny new teeth. Fucking the light bounces off of it into her eyes.
Do they play the song "My Shiny Teeth" and Me?
No.
Cindy and Junior begin a months-long affair. Ends up with them being caught in bed together on Christmas Eve by Anna.
Fuck me! Did I really just read all of this one's comment? Did I really just say all the things that they've said in this fucking thing?
Lauren finds out about Cindy and Junior months.
Oh yeah, yes, that should happen. Yes, that's what I predicted as well. Should happen. Bernie. I don't know if Bernie is the one to out the truth about Keanu is the problem. Like Bernie, I love Bernie. I think she's great. I don't think she's a strong enough character to do that. But yeah, I still think Shirley should be the one to do it.
Anything about the Cindy and Junior thing?
I said it before. I don't know, if Jane stays, I think Jane should out it.
And obviously, Lauren finds out by Cindy and Junior months prior, but because she also slept with Junior, is threatened into saying nothing, or else Junior will tell Peter.
Spoilers, yeah, that's likely to happen. I say likely to happen. I mean, Lauren and Junior sleeping together.
Pastor
Been teased.
Pastor Clayton finally gets arrested while he's given a Christmas-related seminar at the square. Gets manhandled and dragged into a car while all the women he's assaulted stand in the street and watch. Patrick wakes up the morning after and says, "Yeah, man."
I do think I do think that there will be. You would have to imagine there may be. I don't know if they'd want to stretch it out till Christmas, but you got to imagine that Pastor Clayton will have a bit more of like a reign of terror, I guess, as callous as it sounds. Like it feels like I don't know. They had all the victims, so it feels like multiple of them have to not team up, but it feels like if the woman do get justice, they probably will have to incorporate more of the victims into it than just by building a much stronger case and finally ridding the square of a genuine, like, abhorrent, absolute see you next Tuesday.
And on Christmas Day, Alfie, for once, has a happy Christmas with his family. He receives the news that his cancer has returned.
That would be how they would write Alfie. Like, let's be fucking real.
Well,
That is how they would do it.
I think that's where we ended. I think we've been going for 21 minutes.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think it's time to end it. Tell us what you would love to see Debbie do on October 31st, 2024. Would you like to see her hand Reese a gift? Then he opens the gift, it's her a fist to the face. Would you like to see the Step Brothers scene, the Step Bros theme? As she's gone, I'll wait for him to come back very quickly. Is he back? Is my Wi-Fi gone? Oh, it's not. Or is it? He's back.
Yeah, I'm back. Hello.
Would you like to see the pornographic scene where Reese has his wiener in a pumpkin and Sonia's like, "Oh, I'm getting all the bits out, Reese. I'm getting all the bits out." Yeah, that was my shit joke. What would you like to see on the Halloween night? Let us know. What would you like to see?
Oh, you're asking me? Like I said, Debbie Michael Myers in that bitch just twats Reese. Great stuff. Becomes as okay. That's in the full scale of let's Coronation Street this bitch. Debbie becomes a serial killer because Reese cheated on her, and she then starts murdering all of the. I'd say Hollyoaks. She starts murdering all of the bad, unfaithful men on the square, one by one. I'm fucking.
Does she like? You know that scene from like Scary Movie 1 where she's on the phone, or Scream where she's on the phone? It's like, I see you through the window. You reckon she does one of them scenes?
Yes.
Hello, Yolande. I see you're making dinner. Come to the window. Shit like that.
To the walls.
I don't know what that was. That was either a wank, an aggressive wank, or a stabbing. I guess that's where we ended. See you later on.